You see, setting goals is a big part of who I am and how I stay focused. And it's something that I take seriously. I take the New Year seriously as far as that. So I want to ask you, what are some of the goals that you have for yourself, and what are you going to do to kind of reach them, achieve them, or hold yourself accountable?
I mean, kind of backtracking off the mental aspect that we just discussed. My life isn't the easiest. My mental isn't always the greatest. I mean, you have moments where you kind of have to talk me off a ledge, so to speak. Just trying to get my mind together, holding myself accountable. Like, hey, man, like, you can't let that negative energy bring you down. You gotta remember who you are. And this is you telling me that.
Yeah.
So, like, just keeping that same energy, keeping our focus.
Lean on your friends, especially with the mental health.
Yeah.
On all of it, really.
Yeah.
Lean on your people. Like, they tell you when you have kids, like, it takes a village, but like, you're not supposed to lose that village when you get older.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? I'm James.
I'm Marcellus.
And this is an episode of Issa Kickback.
Yes, sir.
First off, I want to say happy holidays.
Happy holidays, people.
Thank you for taking the time to join us and check in with us on your day. We really appreciate it. So just before we get into everything, I want to tell you guys what we're going to be talking about today. This episode, we're going to be talking about setting goals for this upcoming year. You see, setting goals is a big part of who I am and how I stay focused. And it's something that I take seriously. I take the New Year seriously as far as that. So like when I would have New Year's kickbacks and things like that, I would hand out paper to my friends and I'd be like, write down your goals. And I kind of took the lead on being their accountability partners throughout the year.
Every 3 months.
Yeah, just to make sure we stay focused and, we're all still working towards. And they did the same for me.
No cap.
What we're going to talk about today is kind of how you structure those goals so you're not tempted to give up. And really, there's no better way to do that than to talk about our own.
Exactly.
So, with that, Celis is going to get us started off with the vibe check.
All right, let's do this. Develop the strength to do bold things, not the strength to suffer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially with the new year coming.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He said, develop the strength to do bold things.
Yeah.
Not the strength to suffer.
You feel me?
Bro, come on. I take that right here.
Yeah.
Because, man, people are like, life's hard. And, it is hard, but you choose your hard.
Yeah.
You choose your hard. Do you want to suffer? Or do you want to go after what you want in this life?
Man, like you always say, your age is your percent.
Yeah, boy.
We're only at 30%, bro. Like we're just in the beginning stages. We haven't even cracked this. You know what I mean? Like,
we're not even halfway.
Not even halfway.
So, man, shout out to Gary Vee for that. But that's really what it is, bro. Like, and they'd be like, you're old. I got friends that are like, man, I'm turning 28. I'm old. Like, you're 30. You're old, bro. I'm not old.
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't doing what I was doing at 18, but like.
And them knees ain't the same, but. Well, we are not old. We're just getting older.
Yeah.
And life has challenges as you grow. But a part of those challenges is to get through them.
Yeah.
And make it to the next challenge.
And that's how you get wiser.
Mm-hmm.
You can't develop without the experience.
I
was gonna make a Pokemon reference for my nerds, but or a RuneScape one, but we're gonna keep going.
I'll fuck with it. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
All right, so first, let's just start off. One of our goals for the podcast. Let's just kind of talk about Celis.
Yeah.
Or talk about that, Celis.
Yeah.
What's one of your goals for this podcast for next year?
Honestly, to keep growing the brand, keep doing bigger and better things, stay consistent. Whether it's meeting up with marketing ads, whether it's trying to get monetized on our pages so we can start earning from our podcast. Because we have great contests, and I believe that we are doing good things. So it's only going to go up from here. We just got to keep grinding, keep putting ourselves out there, keep posting clips, whether it's on YouTube Shorts. We're going to be on TikTok soon, Instagram. Just keep going and going. And not to be rude, but keep putting ourselves in your faces so you see us. You know what I mean? Like,
word. That boy locked in, man.
You feel me? Like, I know what we got, and it's only gonna go up from here.
Facts. Oh, we here, baby.
Yeah.
All right. So you spoke on kind of continue posting on social media. So
For
kind of
sure.
what does that look like? Or actually, let me kind of take care of that.
Yeah.
The posting on social media, as you all know, I used to post on the Good Vibes radio page,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I was like, man, it has the most subscribers. You know, we'll get the most organic engagement. But I wasn't like posting clips like I have been.
Yeah.
Like in our first month, we hit our goal of 50 subs.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all. We appreciate you.
For real.
So we hit our goal of 50 subs, right? But when we hit 50 subs, we also hit 6,000 views.
You feel me?
You know? So when it comes to posting on social media, it's taking the time to sit down and pick out some clips that, you know, might be interesting or make you want to come watch the full episode. Really, it's talking to Marcellus and saying, hey, which segment do you like the most out of this episode? Like, what, if this wasn't you, what peaked, what sparked something in you? And it's taking those and making those clips and things like that. So yeah, so really it's just a consistency too.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, shout out to the Facebook scheduler and the YouTube scheduler, because we do have like regular jobs and things we have to do. So
it's 10 o'clock at night right now, and we're like, that's where we're on. We're on the grind. We want to do this.
Yeah.
So we just gotta keep going, man. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm with you. I believe it. We here.
Oh God.
And so, and one of the next things you said was like reaching out to sponsors.
Yeah.
What does that kind of look like? What does that entail?
I think it entails more so like whether it's be an email, whether it's being like making a good product. I mean, they're not gonna want to sponsor us if we're trash. I don't think we're trash, but
true.
You feel me? So we gotta like keep that going. Definitely learn how to clip our stuff correctly.
Yeah.
And then put it to the people, whether it's like a short or something like that.
Yeah, I think like offering things like whether it's their logo on it, and it's just making sure our package makes the most sense.
Product placement.
Yeah, things like that. As you guys know, we did the Amway with Dre.
Shout out to him.
And you know, he sent us some energy drinks, and
we need some more, by the way.
And that was really dope. You know, and that was kind of our first time. I've been in the affiliate market for Jibby Coffee for a while, and you guys actually like people came and they bought Jibby, and like even my bro Anthony Obas still like drinks Jibby to this day.
Oh, word!
And
word.
I do every now and again, but I've kind of gotten away from caffeine these last couple weeks, so I'm kind of taking a break.
For sure.
But yeah, Jibby's still like that would still be my go-to. That's CBD coffee for y'all. Link in description. No.
hey, you feel me?
But yeah, so it's really just putting ourselves out there. I guess one of the next goals that we have for our platform is really just making sure our product is good.
Yeah.
Too. Like if you're a new listener to like this new restart, if you go back and look at our old stuff, it was like Zoom recordings.
Man.
When we first started, we had one Yeti mic at a round table, and like the Yeti mic like wouldn't even be recording some of the episodes, so it's like
a little cut out halfway. It was the struggle was real, bro.
So it's continuing to level up the product and do better. Like we went and invested about $400 for this equipment because we were like, we're shooting in person. Shout out to my brother Becker for donating his camera to the cause. But we went and did that, and we were like, nah, if we're gonna do this, let's come correct this time. Like we know we can do it. We did 50 episodes before. We did the one Yeti mic. We did the constantly changing locations. We did the Zoom when I lived an hour and a half away from you. And
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so we went through all that. So it was like, we know we can do this shit. So let's level up the product and really give it to the people how we want to. So and the steps to do that really is just make sure the equipment's right, making sure the editor knows what your goal is, and really holding each other accountable.
And that's a big part too.
Yeah,
like we have to like stay on the same page for it to work.
Yeah,
consistently.
Yeah, because both of us are. Sometimes we get that feel, bro. It was a long day, bro. Like, I don't even know, bro. But,
that's a fact.
But you know,
and furthermore to that, we also want to have more guests to come on the couch with us and discuss
and kick it, bro. Like,
because it is a kickback. You feel me? So like, I want to have great topics with other people about various things going on, whether it's in the community or in music or in the world. Like, we're some cool guys. I think we're vibe with some other people.
Yeah,
See how it goes.
I would learn to like love something, or I would love to learn something new from like someone that's like experienced in the field, or you know, our community doesn't have a lot of black people in professional areas.
Settings, yeah.
Settings. So I would love to like have those talks on like, do you think like that's presented to the youth? Like just like I would really like to give that. Like I want to provide that on my moody shit. I want to provide that for you. So you know
That's hard. That's hard. I fuck with that.
So
but no, for real, like, or whether it be someone that's a farmer that we don't know how the process goes.
yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
We're surrounded by whether it's farming, the hunting. Like I'm so used to just like my homies like giving me like deer jerky. I don't know nothing that goes into it.
You had deer jerky?
It's fire.
I've never had it, but I see people hunting. I don't know nothing about that shit.
Deer jerky, deer steak. Oh, I'll put you on, folks.
Let me know, bro. I'm gonna hold you to that. But for real, like stuff like that, or like even the local police department, like what made you want to do that? Like,
shit, I don't know. I want to talk to.
I'm curious, especially black people, like a black cop or a black sheriff. Like, I want to know, like, living in the society that we live in, what made you want to be like, yeah, I want to join that.
Yeah, I guess location.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I want to know the psychology of the person that looks like me, but wanted to do what they do.
Yeah.
So,
nah, that's it.
Type shit, you know, let's check what shit I'm on.
Yeah, and like I said, just to get to that point, it's really just on us reaching out, or if they see this, them reaching out. If you would ever like to be a guest on our platform, we have it in our bio.
Yeah.
There's a link and there's a be a guest button on that link, and you just fill that out. I'd appreciate it if you could use as much information as possible as far as like what you do, what you like to discuss, and you know, and what benefit like would our listeners have to having you on the podcast.
Yeah.
So we talked about like our goals for the podcast.
Yeah.
But Marcellus, I want to ask you, what are some of the goals that you have for yourself, and what are you going to do to kind of reach them, achieve them, or hold yourself accountable?
I mean, kind of backhacking off the mental aspect that we just discussed. My life isn't the easiest. My mental isn't always the greatest. I mean, you have moments where you kind of have to talk me off a ledge, so to speak. So, like, just trying to get my mind together, holding myself accountable, like, hey, man, like, you can't let that negative energy bring you down. You gotta remember who you are. And this is you telling me that.
Yeah.
So, like, just keeping that same energy, keeping our focus, because like I said, it is hard sometimes. Definitely get back on my fitness journey. You know, I was on it, you know, life happened, so I kind of fell off. But definitely get back to that aspect. I ain't trying to get swole, but you know, I'm trying to do a little something.
Yeah, trying to maintain.
Yeah, you know, I'm 30 though. Like I said, the knees ain't the same, pause. But, you know, I'm just saying, bro.
Sorry. Okay.
I'm just saying. Well,
you said these ain't the same. Pause. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
we back.
We
man.
back.
Hey, we kicking it, folks.
It is a kickback. Like, but look, you come on, you'll see.
Yeah.
But like, for real, like, just get back on my mental and fitness journey, because, you know, I'm trying to, like I always say, I'm just trying to make it to the next one, you know?
Yeah.
That type of shit. And as I get older, and I have to be more serious about my finances, especially because with having children, I definitely want to get better at, like, teaching myself and my kids money management, how to, like, put my money in this account to, like,
staying disciplined to leave it in that account type shit.
For real, like, I need to learn how to do that, because I'm not always the greatest. I'm not gonna lie. Said somebody hit me up on a Thursday night, said fuck that 20 type shit.
Yeah.
It happens. Like, I gotta be more disciplined with that. So that's definitely my 3 goals for the next upcoming year. What about yourself?
My 3 goals for this upcoming year, man. First, I want to add for yours, like, lean on your friends, especially with the mental health.
Yeah.
On all of it, really.
Yeah.
Lean on your people. Like, they tell you when you have kids, like, it takes a village, but like, you're not supposed to lose that village when you get older.
Yeah.
I genuinely feel, and that's why I tried so hard to maintain my relationships with my friends, because you're not supposed to lose that village. I know what it's like to be alone, so it's like, lean on your friends. If you ever, whether it's someone to be like, hey, bro, I ain't feeling the gym. If you need somebody like, nah, bro, take your ass to the gym. Like, you know, accountability partner would go a long way. That's that was a big reason I was able to be so successful in the gym when I was going back in college. Like, shout out to my brother Josh. But yeah, definitely just lean on your friends. The money management, a lot of that comes on you, but it also takes a friend being like, bro, should you be doing that too?
Yeah.
You know? Because shout out to my brother Leon, my brother LeVar. They used to check my ass, boy. We be in the club. I'd be like, I'm finna hit the ATM. He's like, boy, stop it. I'll be like, yeah, you right.
Yeah.
So I guess some of my goals for this upcoming year, really, I would love to land a long-term sponsor for the podcast.
Yeah, say that. Yeah, say that. We will land a long-term sponsor.
It would just allow us to focus on providing a better product and kind of knocking out two birds with one stone. Yeah. You know, that just comes down to reaching out to potential leads and really just putting ourselves out there. And we've done a great job since we started back up as far as posting.
Yes.
Like the quality has improved so much. I promise you. Like if you go see our old videos,
I laugh every time just because like it was rough.
Yeah, but we stugging it out.
Yeah,
you know. Where so really right now our quality is good, but you know even our editor is like, you guys should be doing this. And it's like, hold on, bro, step at a time. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. Rome wasn't built in a day. Type shit.
You did. You did.
Another goal I kind of have for this upcoming year is really, I would like to reach monetization on like YouTube and like Spotify and all those platforms.
Yeah.
You know, I know people are willing to donate and support us, but it would be nice if all they had to do was watch a video.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, let the ad run for a little bit first, and then, you know, we appreciate you. You know, we'll take that little 7 cents from you watching that ad. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
And really,
because it's going to happen. I believe in us.
Yeah, that also comes with just staying consistent with the episodes.
Yeah.
Having good subject matters, and that goes back to like having the good guests and speaking to our listeners that want to hear certain things, and just engaging with you all. A lot of you all have me on Snapchat, so we get to talk on there. I've done pretty good at responding to comments on our YouTube. We haven't gotten too many yet on Spotify or Apple, but
yeah,
I've done a pretty good job of like just engaging with you, and I think that's very important. Because if you take the time to listen to us, the least we could do is respond to your comment,
to you guys,
or you know, take your feedback.
I definitely need to get better at that too.
What?
Responding, or like at least acknowledging the people that listen to us.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the most social guy when it comes to like.
Boy, let me tell you.
I'm just not like when it comes to like phones and stuff like that. I'm just not the greatest at it. So I definitely need to work on that.
Yeah.
For the new year for sure.
That's some 2018. It all kind of changed. I was a partier in college, so I talked to a lot of people. But once I started to shift my life, it was slow and steady. But once I started to shift my life, it was like, man, I'm trying to like talk to you and like thanks for coming to the show. But then it was like, no. Now it's like, no, thank you so much because you didn't have to do this. But it take a little bit. That's all I'm trying to say is it take a little bit to get there.
For sure.
So I guess those are like the last of my podcast goals. But I guess like personal goals, like I really hope we can get our basketball league off the ground.
That's gonna be so dope. Yeah, I want that for you for real. That's
You know, in 2022 we did in Jacksonville. It was successful, but you know, it was just me, and then my brothers would show up day of, or they would be there so they could help me like think some things out. But now it's like I have board members and they're helping me do this, and
shout out to those guys.
Yeah, and it's been really great. So shout out to Cole Abbey, Kwame Bowen, KJ. And Devin Rogers. I appreciate those guys.
You got Cole on there?
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to him. That's cool.
Yeah, he's about it, and I appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's been huge. And the steps to kind of bring that to life is, you know, contacting the park district, making sure our insurance is covered, make sure the park district's paid on time, really promoting it, and just talking to the basketball heads. As you know, I used to hoop on Sundays regularly. That's kind of slowed down due to like my work schedule. I go when I can, but I'm lucky to get picked up. So I just be going to watch. Goddamn. But you know, it's just engaging with that crowd and just letting them know. And on the back end, it's meeting with my guys. Like we met once a month. I do most of the work simply because this is my vision, you know. But they see it, and so they're willing to be hands on, and I'll take that. I've learned to accept help in a sense of like, hey, what can we do for you? You could do this type.
For sure.
So it's been really nice. You know, it's just making sure the marketing's on brand, things like that. And, you know, the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted. And really another thing I'd like to do is I would personally like to meet with some community leaders
Yeah.
Not only on the podcast, like if that'd be dope, but like I want to learn more because we're so in a hole and we're so in our own world.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm a board member on the Alzheimer's Walk in Jacksonville. That opened up so much for me. This year I played music at all walks. Jacksonville, Macomb, and Quincy, I was playing the music, and I met so many like people.
Yeah.
And there's so many people like willing to help or willing to, they're
support the cause.
Yeah, and it was like I need to put myself out there to meet people and kind of see if there's anything I could do to help them and things like that.
That is dope. Yeah, that's dope.
And that kind of continues on to my last goal is like just find better ways to give back and support. I was a kid running around the city. I was walking from Scotty's to fucking 7th Street, but
ooh-wee, what a time! You can't do that now.
No, boy.
Oh my God! Can you imagine our kids doing that? Oh my Lord!
I still, you know what? We'll save that, but
next episode.
Yeah. So that's on me. Even Thanksgiving, I tried to reach out to see if the food bank was like handing out food. Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. When I'm with my brothers at Nu Psi Lambda, we give out food once a month. We help with that food bank at the school, and and that kind of inspired me, and I would love to do that here.
Yeah.
I would love to just participate and just help and whatever they may need. I might not always be able to help financially, but if I can give you some of my time, I think time is
help out.
Time is the most expensive currency. So
that's a fact.
So just to kind of wrap that up, you guys kind of just heard our breakdown of our podcast goals, some of our personal goals, and kind of how we expect to go after and chase them. So I would encourage you guys. You don't have to do it on New Year's. You could do it before.
You can do it anytime you want. You can do it right now.
Yeah.
Right after you listen to this podcast, you can go chase it, write it down, memorize it, achieve it, and you can do it.
Yeah. You can pull out your phone, put it in the notes, and just write down some things.
That's what I suggest, because that's what I did.
I say this, the most important way to structure your goals, if you guys were listening more intently, you see how we kind of set our goal and then we gave methods on how we would, and then it's knocking out those little methods and building up to because it's a lot of little things that give you that big picture.
Also suggest a whiteboard.
Yeah. I got 3 of them boys.
Yeah. I don't know how well, but I used to write on a piece of paper and just tape it on my wall. And just,
so you can see it.
Yeah, just because see it is believing for real. So
yeah,
that's one suggestion that I have for our listeners.
But that's the best way to structure your goal. Write down your main goal and then break it down on how you would achieve it. I one last thing I want to say is you only get the full picture by using each puzzle piece.
That's hard, yeah. That was a good one.
Hey, look.
I fuck with that.
Write that down, coach.
Write that down.
I'm glad someone else gets that me because I be doing that and no one ever gets it.
We're kids. Why would we do that?
So we're close to wrapping this episode up. So we kind of want to tell you guys about 2024, some of the lessons we've learned, and if we met our goals and things like that. And I've kind of been rambling, so I would love to let you guys listen to Marcellus for a little bit.
The floor is mine. One of my biggest goals this year, honestly, to continue with the mental health, because that is a really big thing for me. Yes, I am selling sales. Yes, I'm sellers. Yes, I'm out here thugging. But I have my bad days just like everyone else, and that was a really big deal for me, especially turning 30. And that's a big age for me. Nigga, you're 30.
Yeah.
Damn.
They used to tell us we wouldn't make it to 21, to 18.
Man,
18,
when I was
21.
a child, that's all I can say. But definitely achieving that and just being a better father.
Word.
More present, more patient, I have 2 kids and they're so close in age, but they're so different. So whether it's signing my kid up for soccer, driving 2.5 hours to go see Mariana in the play, but make sure that she knows that I'm in the stands for her. Mm-hmm. Everything that she does, whether it's doing homework with them at night, hey, this is how I'm just trying to be present because I didn't always have that for myself. So that was a really big thing for me, especially not always being in the same house with them.
Yeah.
So I really stressed that for myself. So yeah, I met a few goals, I did not save money, so I missed. I missed on that goal. I'm gonna try again next year.
Thank you for your honesty.
Hey, you only live once. I'm just like,
he said, "I'm 30. I'm gonna keep it like."
I'm just playing, but but the thing is, I tried.
Yeah.
And I think that's all you can really do at the end of the day is just try your hardest. See it is believe it. Like I said, I put my little paper on the wall, woke up to it, said my prayers, and got to it. And I encourage everyone that listens to us to do the same thing.
Word.
And try not to be so hard on yourself. Because I'm fucking my worst, biggest critic.
You're your biggest critic.
Like I really am, and I don't know why, but we gotta stop being so hard on ourselves because the world's already hard enough. Just take it easy, not too easy because you'll get lazy, but like relax a little bit,
Yeah, sometimes it's okay to kick it.
Sometimes it's okay to just wake up and make it through the day and go to bed.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's all.
So you met your goals besides your one, right?
Yeah, besides the one. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Appreciate you. What about you, man?
Man, I want to say my goals kind of got fast forwarded. Like being back in Quincy was like a 3-year plan.
Yeah.
That got fast forward, so I can say I met that goal. I'm here. It wasn't a clean move, but I'm here.
Yeah. Shout out to Quincy.
Yeah, POP holding it down. Appreciate y'all.
Hey.
So I met that goal. I'm back here, and I thought because of my present situation, I would be in a darker place. I'm so grateful to be alive.
Yeah. Speak on it.
I'm so grateful to be alive. Like, I'm so grateful to just be able to smile and it be genuine. So I'm grateful to be here. I get more time with my daughter, and I'm grateful for that. So you did 3. I wrote 1 down, but you did 3. So I'm trying to follow suit type shit.
I mean, it's okay to just have 1 though.
Yeah.
And it's not like your goal was a small one. That's a big deal.
Yeah. As you all know, I love music. I love throwing shows. And in the past, I've been like, I know money's always going to make its way back to me multiplied. So I'm always just like, I'll throw it in the fire.
All right, bro. All
right. But this year I did my best to stay disciplined in the sense of music has to pay for music.
Right.
I did not reach that goal, but I came pretty close.
Yeah.
I had some of my friends like offer me alternatives. Like my brother Becker was like, "Hey, I got this camera collecting dust. Do you want it?" I could have said no, or I could have got it and let it collect dust here instead.
Yeah.
But no, I used it. Now I'm learning to get better at using it, and I feel like since I've grabbed it at the beginning of the year, I guess late end of the year, last year, I've gotten a lot better.
That's you maximizing the opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. So I offered more services. I remained disciplined. I didn't just focus on concerts to try to make music pay for music.
Right.
I am very fortunate to have a job that helps me cover this stuff, but I know that there's about to be a shift, bro. I feel it.
Yeah.
And I think one of the biggest things that set me back musically this year was my Florida stint. It did not go as expected.
The smoothness.
Yeah, it was literally a hurricane.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
that's
but not only that, like my laptop just crashed out. It
had a great run.
Yeah, I had a gig and I went to turn that mug on the day of the gig, or the day before the gig. It was donezo. Shout out, my pops are coming through in the clutch.
That laptop did Kobe numbers,
man.
Yeah,
hey, 2011 to 2024, RIP. Shout out my MacBook Air.
Damn, that's a long time.
Moment of silence.
Yeah.
Damn. But I with this episode, man, I really would like you guys to just lock in. Like we get one life, and there's nothing wrong with partying and drinking and doing all that. But if you're gonna be doing all that, not everybody's gonna want to hear your story.
Yeah.
So
lock the fuck in.
Yeah, because
you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it.
Anything is possible.
Word to KG.
On me, anything is possible. But with that said, I hope you guys had a great Christmas and Happy New Year. My name is
funny as hell.
You be giving me shit because I say holidays.
He never says it, so you guys are lucky.
I'll be like, Happy Holidays, y'all.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, Happy Holidays. I'm James.
I'm Marcellus.
And this is a Kickback.
Peace.